Oh man, that's funny. So this is
Mhm.
the next story, Dane. There are a whole bunch of rumors that the Hemi is coming back, but I have some concerns. Have you heard these rumors, Dane?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're strong.
They are strong rumors.
Mhm.
Everybody wants the Hemi to come back, but like I said, I have some concerns. I think they may be having some more problems other than just the Hemi not being there.
Ruh-roh.
So this is moparinsiders.com. The rumor is power is going to return to the Dodge Durango
Mhm.
first. So they're saying, contrary to earlier reports, the beloved Hemi V8 will continue to power the Dodge Durango into the
Mhm.
2026 model year. This is according to their sources. They declined to extend the availability of the 5.7 V8s in the Dodge Durango even longer than expected, responding to strong consumer demand. So they're extending how long they're going to be there.
Mhm.
I saw some other, let's see, I saw on Car Scoops some other rumors that one of the executives was saying that V8's not a dirty word anymore. So
Yeah.
I think they're in a precarious situation
Yeah, I think
where
a couple
they
things are
can't.
helping them there. I don't think they're quite ready to roll out the new engine platforms, and, of course, most people want the V8 to stick around, so they're kinda, like, rolling it back as long as they can, and maybe it won't go away.
Yeah, they're I think they want the V8 to come back, but they're trying to set up everything.
Mhm.
But at the same time, they can't come out and say it because they still got a bunch of straight sixes that are coming out for the Charger now. So nobody's going to buy them if they completely say that the Hemi is coming back.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, people, I'd say overwhelmingly want the Hemi, but that Hurricane engine with turbos is badass. It's
Have you
not the American V8. Yeah, I've seen them. They are
you
capable
seen
of
them up
making a
close?
ton of power. Yeah, yeah, I have. Did at
They
SEMA.
sound good.
I didn't hear it running. Just saw it in the cars. But I've heard. Yeah, the only ones I've heard running are like clips on the internet, so not in person. But man, they're capable of making a bunch of power.
Yeah. So you think once the i6 come out, maybe people will like that better?
Yeah, people might want it. There's one at PRI too. A guy built a drag car out of one. He's making over 1,000 horsepower on a factory block and bottom end. So they're capable of handling a lot more power if you want to throw it at it, and the aftermarket's going to be able to really support that engine, just like they did like the 2JZ.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
So let me see. So this article here from Car Scoops is Dodge boss hints at the Hemi V8's return and the Hornet GLH production. All right, nobody cares about the Hornet,
Mhm.
so let's just forget about that part. But
Yep. Moving
so
on.
he's this the Dodge CEO Matt McClear has said the V8 is no longer a dirty word with Carlos Tavares gone.
Mhm.
The new Hemi powered lineup is easier said than done due to politics and compliance issues. And we don't care about the Hornet. Let's go for
Unless the Hornet's going to have a V8 in
yeah. No, they ain't putting that in there.
it.
They need to put it on a V8 boat back to Italy.
Right.
All right, so this got the Dodge Charger Daytona has landed with a predictable thud as the Brotherhood of Muscle couldn't care less about an overpriced electric muscle car. As a result, it's not uncommon to see brand new cars being advertised for 10,000 below MSRP.
That's a lot.
Ouch. They're saying the 3-liter Hurricane Inline 6 will arrive by this summer, but fans still want Hemi power, despite the fact that the 6-cylinder outclassed the old 5.7 and 6.4-liter V8s with outputs of 420 horsepower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 550 horsepower. That thing is capable of making a ton of power out of the box from the factory.
I think
So,
people the 6.4, you mean?
no, the 6-liter twin turbo.
Oh, the twin turbo. Okay.
Yeah, or it's a cool engine. I know it's not a V8, doesn't sound like a V8, but man, you can make a ton of power with inline sixes. This is nothing new.
Yeah, yeah, that is for sure. Inline sixes are very strong
Hmm.
engines. They're the most naturally balanced form of engine,
Yep.
so that's why you could rev them super high and get a super high amount of horsepower if you have a turbo.
Yep.
So he's saying he mentioned that while President Trump is keen to relax regulations, he's only going to be in office for 4 years. And it's not very long when you consider it takes about 2 years to develop a new engine. Yeah, so they're kind of in a tight spot.
Yep.
Um, we're just hoping they could put the old engine back in there and not make a new one.
That's all anybody wants. Give me the 6.4 Hemi, give me the
Yeah,
Hellcat, and then we're happy.
yeah. So we will see what happens. My concern, though, is not with the Hornet that nobody cares about. Is is what if there are some other issues with the Charger other than it not having a V8. It seemed like they're very popular, right?
Hmm.
They're popular, but there are a couple problems. They're very expensive to insure, number one, and they get stolen a lot.
Yeah,
So that's one good thing about the electric vehicle is nobody will want to steal it because it's terrible.
because nobody wants it in general. It's not going to be any cars to steal because no one's buying them.
But other than that,
It does look good.
yeah, it looks pretty good. It's bigger, I know that.
Yeah, that angle looks good.
But But yeah, like what if they put the Hemi in there and maybe it sells for the first year, but after that people don't buy it. I think they're pricing them too high too.
I think so too. I think if they offer it with all three platforms, I mean, there's people that probably want this car in electric. I don't know who they are, but there's probably somebody. But if you can also make this work with a gas motor, hell, put the 6.4 Hemi in it, put the 5.7 Hemi in it, put the Hellcat in it, and then put that Hurricane in it too. Give them all every option.
Every option.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking car. Like the way it looks isn't the problem. It's what is powering
No, it
it is
looks
the
good.
problem.
It looks
Yeah.
good. But I don't know, like what if they put the V8 back in it and then oh, people still don't buy.
I don't think that'll happen. I think people will be excited. Like, just don't even go to like the regular naturally aspirated Hemi. Just go straight to the Hellcat. We're doing the Hellcat Charger, and it's
All
got
right.
like maybe some upgraded performance features or styling cues, and boom, that thing's gonna start flying off the lot. There's gonna be a waiting list of people to get these cars.
Yeah. I just hope it lasts more than like a year though. You know how sports cars they sell a lot at first and then a lot of times not necessarily with this one, but with other brands, they'll start to peter out and
Well,
after about 3, 4 years, nobody wants them.
well, the window might be narrowing anyways because we're in the heyday of performance cars again. Like people talk about the muscle car era being the heyday.
Yeah.
We're in like that second phase of like it's never been better. Like cars are faster than they've ever been. They're more powerful than they've ever been. Everything about them is just as good as it can get. But we're with the way things have been trending with emissions cracking down, these big horsepower engines might not be around much longer.
Yeah,
So
you guys, we try not to talk about politics too much, but if you
mhm.
want cars like this, after Trump is out of office, you got to put another Republican back in there because if it's another Democrat back there, you can say goodbye to
Yeah,
all these cars. I'm telling you,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to be back to electric.
Yeah, you know who to vote for if you want to try and keep the modern muscle car era going.
Look, I mean, other people are voting for like one or two issues. If you're a car guy, the only thing you can vote for is Republicans. If you like V8s, if you
Hmm.
like electric cars, then you got to vote for the Democrats.
Yeah.
They'll make everybody get them whether they like them or not.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I want everyone to want what I have.
You have to get electric car
Yeah,
as far
exactly.
as they are concerned.
Yeah, no, yeah, right. Car guys that love V8s aren't saying everybody needs to have a V8. They're saying I want it. You do whatever the hell you want. I want my V8. Leave me alone.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. Well, let's look at this is an Instagram from Candace at Mercedes Benz Novi.
Hmm.
So if you know Novi in Michigan,
That's
that's
in
where
Michigan.
all
Yeah.
the rich people live.
Hmm.
Or Novi. You've been to Novi, right?
Oh yeah, I know where it's at.
I've been there. That's the fancy land.
Hmm.
All right, so this is
with
what's
$0 down.
so if you
Follow me.
what, so this is what you can get for $0 down and $500 a month. We're going to show you what kind of Mercedes. You dropped her off at the Honda dealership. You got- Where can I
Yeah, that
get
sounds
for
about right.
$400 a month with 0 down?
Yeah, not here, honey. I'll give you a ride right down the road.
$400, 500 a month for 0 down. Nothing.
What's
Eh,
the cheapest Mercedes cost right now?
I don't know. Let's look it up. I
If
don't know.
you wanted to get into the cheapest Mercedes possible, just to say you have a brand new Benz, what's that going to cost you?
The
A class,
Mercedes-Benz A-Class is the least expensive model in
there
the
you go.
Benz lineup.
35 grand, basically.
Let's see. This for 2024 is 34,000.
Yeah, so with 0 down, if you had good credit, you're still paying what, 750, 800 something a month on something like that.
That's gonna be over 500 a month.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Well,
depending on how many years you go out, but you're not don't do anything stupid and get like a 8, 9-year freaking car loan. If you can't
oh yeah.
pay a car off in 3 years, you can't afford it.